Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today for my tip video, I'm going to share some tips with you about this new 3D embossing folder plate. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Stampin Up has switched manufacturers of our embossing folders and also our dies. So our embossing folders, the thick ones, remember we had the dynamic thick ones? Here's one right here. Isn't that pretty? They're a little bit thinner and they're going to require a plate. Now, if you follow me, you know that you can use about 6 sheets of cardstock as a shim on top of your embossing folders if you don't have this plate. I highly recommend getting the plate because all of our dynamic, or I should say all of our 3D folders are going to be just a tiny bit thinner and they're going to require this. Or you can mess around with the cardstock. It's completely up to you. The plate is only $10. The item code is 149658, or you can just do a search in my online store for 3D embossing folder plate, and this will pop right up. Okay, I'm going to flip this camera around so we can get started. So I've got my big shot here, and I thought I'd just give you a slight overview of some of the other things that are available here. Your big shot comes with a thin die adapter and also this platform, okay? These can be used together or separately. If you have an older one, you have the tab system, okay? So with the embossing folders, and this only applies to the really thick ones. Let's see, let's grab a regular embossing folder here. Here's a regular one. You can see that this is a lot thinner than this one. So the 3D embossing folders require a shim, and that's what this platform is for. So I'm just going to grab a piece of our beautiful new purple posy. This is one of our in colors. I'm going to set this in here. You always want to make sure that the hinge on your folder is going through your machine first. We're going to set that on there, and then we're just going to bring this plate in. You don't need any additional plates. Let's take a little look at this. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? I hope you can see that in the camera because this is a gorgeous embossing folder. This is the Magnolia folder, brand new. Okay, let's keep going here. If you want to use one of the regular, this is a regular embossing folder. This one is called Beads and Baubles, and it goes with the Peacock bundle. Let's just grab another piece of cardstock here. Again, you always want to make sure that your hinge is going through your machine first, not on the side, not last. That'll save on the wear and tear. Now, for this particular folder, you're going to want to do just like you've always done, a plate on top and a plate on bottom. This is just one of the thin folders. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I like that. This is on our Seaside Spray. New in color, beautiful. Set these all aside over here. Then I'm going to bring in our new in color Pretty Peacock, and let's put that through this mosaic folder, if I can get it open. This is again one of our thicker folders. I'm going to take both cutting plates off. I'm going to lay this right on that platform with the new 3D embossing plate. So pretty simple, right? You only need this one plate. No other plates are necessary. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? I love this folder. And both sides are equally beautiful. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to use the rest of these folders. I'm just going to kind of fast forward through that. You don't need to sit here and watch me run a bunch of folders through the machine. I'll be right back and I'll show you the results. All right, one more little overview. If you've got one of our thick folders, this is thick, this is regular, you're going to put your cardstock inside of it, put the blue platform on top, or about 6 sheets of cardstock on top of a regular plate. If you don't have this platform yet, you're going to run it through with the hinge going through first. If you have a regular sized embossing folder, you're going to do it just like normal. One plate, embossing folder with the cardstock in it, hinge going through first, and another plate. Let me show you these beautiful new embossing folders. Okay, so we already saw the beads and baubles. Whoops, where did that go? Where'd my folder go? Oh, I left it on the machine. For Pete's sakes. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this. This is one of our brand new ones. This is a regular size. This is our mosaic. This is one of our 3D. And isn't that just I love this. It's gorgeous. Both sides are very pretty. And then we have the High Seas, which is one of our 3D folders. And this gives you some waves. I hope you can see that in the camera. It's pretty cool. And next is our brick and mortar. Very, very cool look. I even like the other side of it too. I love bricks for embossing folders, so that's fun. This is our Scripty. It's a 3D, and I hope you can see that. It's just got some script that's raised. Very, very pretty. Here's our button. That's fun. All kinds of buttons and little images on here. Here comes our Magnolia folder. Beautiful, very classy looking, right? And then we have our Heirloom. These are gorgeous. This one makes a beautiful frame. Hope you can see that. And this one makes, well, that's a rectangle frame. This is an oval frame, and isn't that just beautiful? And I'm betting that our oval thinlits will fit this image, so you can cut an image out and stamp something in here and put it in the middle too. I haven't gone that far yet, but I'm thinking that they're going to. Okay, you guys, I use new in colors on most of these. We've got the Purple Posy, the Seaside Spray, the Pretty Peacock. This is our new Rococo Rose, and then this was Blushing Bride. Oh, and Terracotta Tile. Blushing Bride is not an in color, but I needed another piece. So very, very cool. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you would like to order any of these new embossing folders, you can hop on over to my blog. You'll find an online ordering button in the right-hand column. If you click right up here, that'll take you to my blog right now. Please make sure you use this host code if your order's under $150. And the other thing I wanted to tell you about, I've been getting a lot of questions. Right now, the embossing folders that carried over, the ones that don't say N next to them for new, those are being reconfigured. They're being made a little smaller by our new manufacturer. So if you try to order any of those, they're not available right now, and that's why. The other thing I wanted to tell you, I realized that I missed this eyelet lace folder, and this is also just a really pretty embossing folder, a brand new one. Don't worry though, I've got it on my list. I actually missed ordering it, so I don't know what happened there. But I'm glad I did this so that I knew I didn't have it, just in case I need it. You can see a sample of it right up here on the top of page 198. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. And again, if you'd like to get your hands on this new platform, it's $10. The item code is 149658, or you can just type in a search for 3D embossing folder plate and you will find it in my online store. I think you're definitely going to want one of these. It just makes life a lot easier than using 6 sheets of cardstock as a shim. Make sure you click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. And thank you very much for taking a little bit of time out of your Wednesday to spend with me. Bye-bye.